Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a first impression for you with the Vapour Beauty foundation, concealer and a multitasking stick. So this is what the packaging looks like. I'm going to start out with the foundation. The foundation that I have to try is the Atmosphere Luminous foundation. This is a foundation stick and I haven't tried it before, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's been on my to try list for quite a while, so I wanted to obviously go in with this first, and I'm going to do half beauty blender and half brush. But first of all, I do have some info in a little pamphlet here, so I wanted to give you some more info on the product before I start testing it out. So I have a little bit of info here from Vapour. This is Luminous foundation, so it says for a lit from within glow. I'm guessing it's really good for dry or mature skin. It sounds like it is quite hydrating. So it says that it is a precision stick designed to perfect normal, sensitive and dry skin types. Sorry, my dog is just choking right now on my bed. Are you okay? Anyway, what was I saying? So the Luminous formula in a precision stick is designed to perfect normal, sensitive and dry skin types while instantly providing a natural glowing finish. The formula is an Allure Best of Beauty award winner. It immediately perfects texture, smooths fine lines and wrinkles, and delivers moisture to sensitive or mature skin. Made with organic and well-crafted antioxidant rich ingredients that include Vapour's proprietary Herbal Enlightenment Complex. This is right up my alley. You know I love to glow and I love to hydrate my skin, so I'm so looking forward to this. I am pleased to say it looks like they have extended their shade range, so there are some new shades here. It's really good to see some more green beauty brands adding more colours in a variety of different tones to suit more skin types. So now I'm going to go in and try it. This is the colour 123. This is what it looks like. I have a feeling this may be a little bit dark for me at the moment. I may need to tan in the winter for this to match. So I think I'm going to start with a beauty blender. So I'm just going to apply it with the stick. Oh, you know what? I think we might be okay with the colour. It is looking a little bit warm, but it does have a slight scent to it, but it's not overpowering. I really don't know how much I should be putting on, so I should probably stop there and blend that out. So far this is giving me light coverage. I do have a little live one that has popped up here, so it will be interesting to see how everything covers and if it can even that out for me. It is blending out nicely. I was worried sometimes with stick foundations, they are hard to blend out and you end up like sitting there trying to work out the lines because you still have the streaks from the stick. So that colour is actually quite good for me. I'm going to go in and apply a little bit more where I need it. It's blended out really nicely, but it is quite light, the coverage. You can see though it has evened out my pigmentation. While I'm finishing this, I would love to hear from you guys down below if you've tried any of the Vapour beauty products. I have only ever tried the concealer, but I didn't use it as a concealer. I actually used it as a contour stick, so I haven't tried any of these products in the way they're intended to be used. Okay, so I've definitely got some more coverage the second time around. This is still not, it's evened it out. This is quite a big pimple. That is quite hard to cover. But first impression with the Beauty Blender, I love how easily it blends out. It's nice and smooth. There's no harsh lines and it's a really nice colour. Now I'm going back in on this side and I'm going to see how it blends out using a brush. So I'm finding with the brush that some areas are fine to sort of pat in, but on my cheek I'm really having to work the brush in circular motions to get rid of that streakiness and the line from how I applied the stick. Okay, so the verdict is I feel like the brush gives you a fuller coverage finish, because I don't think it takes away as much product or absorbs any of the product as the Beauty Blender may do, and also the Beauty Blender will often soften the product because it has moisture in it. I think if I wanted a heavier coverage, if I was having bad skin days or I was going on a night out, I would probably opt for the brush for that heavier coverage, but for a more natural, glowy, everyday sort of minimal look, I would definitely use the Beauty Blender because it does give you a bit more of a softer finish, but I really don't have a problem with either finish. It just depends on your personal preference. The product is not sticky. It feels amazingly light for a cream foundation. It does not feel heavy at all. Like I said, it's not sticky or too tacky. I don't feel like it's, you know, super oily on my skin. It is a beautiful finish. I'm really liking this color, so I'm going to go in and try out the concealer now, and then I can start working, you know, with powders to see how it all sets. So this is the concealer stick, very similar to the foundation packaging. This color is 023 that I have got in the concealer, and again I do have some info on the product here that I wanted to go over with you. So this is concentrated coverage, bright and dark circles, correct uneven skin tone, minimize the appearance of blemishes, we will see about that, with concentrated yet breathable concealer. Enjoy flawless coverage that will not dull, dry, settle into lines or pores. Each concealer has a high pigment load, is slightly lighter in tone than its perfectly partnered foundation. Light reflecting minerals brighten, while the organic antioxidant herbal enlightenment complex of frankincense, tulsi and lotus helps soothe, calm and protect. So again, similar ingredients to the foundation, and once again really happy to see they have expanded on the color range for the concealer. So I think I'm just going to go straight on in again with the stick and see how it goes. And I'm just gonna let that sit and just let it sit and soak it up. The under eyes will be interesting because sometimes creams can be a little bit heavier. This feels much lighter than the foundation consistency. It does have a little bit of a scent again, and it is kind of just melting into my skin. It's definitely not dragging. It's not sort of dragging my skin, and this color is quite good for me because it's not really showing up, if that makes sense. Like, so this is a really good match for the foundation color that I have. This feels very light. It feels super hydrating though, so I know I will definitely need to set this concealer. I'm trying to think of the right word for the texture. It is I don't know yet if it's oily or if it's silky. So when I rub it on my finger, it feels silky, but as I'm patting it in, it kind of feels oily. I know that makes zero sense, but that was very easy to blend out. This color is almost undetectable on my skin, which I love, because if I am in a hurry and I just want to like color correct or conceal certain areas without doing a whole face of makeup, so that's blended out super quickly with the Beauty Blender. So I will definitely need to set this concealer. As you can see, it is very hydrating, and I am getting a lot of light sort of coming into this area, which is not great for dark circles, so I need to minimize that. In terms of fine lines, no issues at all. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with my Well People setting powder and set my under eyes. So I've just powdered under my eyes and a tiny little bit in my T-zone, but I'm going to leave the rest unpowdered because I want to see how it wears without being set, as well as with powder on top. After powdering, I feel like that has helped eliminate my dark circles a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the multitasker now and see how that works. So this is the Aura multi-use blush. I'm guessing lips and cheeks. So this is in the color Intrigue 205. This is quite a generous size. It's the same sort of size as the foundation stick. And this is a beautiful like blush rosy pink. I feel like this might be too big to apply directly to my lips. I'm not sure. I'm going to try with my finger first. Ooh, wow, that is so hydrating. I'm going to go in directly. Wow, what a beautiful color. So you can see it's definitely not as pigmented as it is in the stick form, but it gives a beautiful glow. Very hydrating, not sticky. I don't have anything that gives this sort of color. It's kind of almost got like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a metallic rose or something. It's beautiful, and without being too glossy, it sort of gives you a little bit of reflect. So now I'm going to go straight in on my cheeks with this, and I'm just focusing on the apples. And I just want to give myself a nice flush. I'm not leaving it like that. And going back in with my beauty blender to blend that out and soften everything. Doing my corny face. How beautiful is that? I'm not a blush girl, but I would wear this. This is really pretty. So unfortunately, I am not going to have time to wear these products and come back and film again today to give you an update at the end of the day with, you know, how the products wore and my final thoughts, but I will, in the description box down below, give you a really brief overview of how the products wore throughout the day. So that sort of wraps up my thoughts on those 3 Vapour products. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. As I mentioned before, please don't forget to let me know down below if you have tried any of the products that I've used today or any of the other Vapour products, what you love, what you were disappointed in. I love hearing all of your feedback. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like if you enjoyed. I always appreciate your support, and thank you again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.